My dear students, it gives me immense pleasure to stand before you for distributing these laptops to you. It's a dream come reality. Yesterday I was distributing laptops to the students of Nesamani Memorial Christian College. By the time when the principal spoke, he told the gathering that when he was in school, it was his dream to have a computer. But it happened only after the age of 35 to him. After his studies, after getting a job, after earning money, he was able to buy a laptop. But now you as students of higher education, you had the blessing to get a laptop by the government. And when we were students, we used to talk about a global village. That is, by the time it was an imaginary thing for us. Many thought this thought may be utopian, maybe a dream which may not come true. But now, because of the technology, because of innovations, it has come true. You look at the innovations is a sacred task. Why we say it's a sacred task? You are here in a medical college. You look at the modern equipments and you will understand how science and technology has helped in health sector. In each and every sector, you can see this kind of development. It's the work of people who innovate and invent things. So it's a sacred task. And technology is a sacred means. Because we invent one thing and with the help of that technology, it is a mean to serve to the people. So now you live in an era that is going to be completely digitalized. You take up whatever department. As medical students, most of you may know, robots are performing operation. Data analytics is going to do so much of things. And we have all the technologies that is coming up to make our life easy and better in this world. Not only in the medical field, you take any other field, that is the situation. When the COVID-19 pandemic came, we all worried how our children will study. But with the help of a phone in their hand, all the students were able to connect them with the teachers. That is the power of technology. So now, a global village, the concept we dreamt once upon a time, has come to reality. From sitting in a place, looking at your Android, you are able to connect you with the person anywhere in the globe. You can write, you can look at them, you can converse with them, you can have a meeting, you can attend a meeting, you just say. A lot of informations you are able to gather. In yesterday's meeting also I told them, when I was a student, I was willing to buy a Encyclopedia Britannica, but it was very costly by the time. And I happened to buy one of them after my college when I started earning money. The cost was 55,000 rupees by the time. It is still in my home. But now in your Android phone or in your iPhone or in the laptop that is being given to you, you can see thousands and thousands of things more than an encyclopedia contains. So that we are telling, Ulagam Ungal Kaye. You just see the Honorable CM's vision of connecting you to the entire globe. Dear students, take it very serious. Now wherever I go, I used to remind people of the situations that prevailed in the country before at least 200 years. You just look at the history of India, how the human life was on earth in India. Did they have a school? Did they have a college? Did they have some universities? I don't know. When I was in school, Nalanda University was there. It's a Buddhist monastery. They taught people various skills. Of course, it can be considered as a university. But basically, it's a Buddhist monastery. If someone can stand up and say, there we had a school in my village, the answer is no. Education was inaccessible to people. Now, some people are talking very proudly about Gurukulam, Kalvi. And I don't know how many of you know the challenges in it. Even professors may not be understanding that. In Kanyakumari, we still have the tradition of learning something from a guru. That is the Kalari or the Silambam we say, that art form, the Varma art form. All these things are still with the Asan. And there's a tradition of teaching students. How? If someone comes to a Asan and asks, I want to learn, he won't. He will pick and choose. He will decide what to teach him and what not to teach him. It is his discretion. There is no syllabus and there is no compulsion. There is no mandatory thing that controls him. It is his wish and his will. He may teach or he may not teach anyone and die. That's his right. No one can question. So this is what education was there in India. But we were blessed to have such a good education in Tamil Nadu. Because when you go to a village, all the villages within a radius of 2 to 3 kilometers will have a primary school. You go for a 5 kilometers radius, at least you will find one high school. And within a radius of 7 kilometers, at least you find one higher secondary school. And most of the taluks, we may have colleges. In most of the districts, there will be at least engineering college, medical college, law college. You just see. So everything we have accessibility. Nothing is stopping a student who wants to pursue his education in Tamil Nadu. If you don't have money, don't bother. You can go to a government school. You can have free education. If you are unable to afford your food, food is there. If you cannot afford your uniform, don't worry. It is there. If you cannot go by your own, don't worry. You have a free bus pass. You have cycles to move. It is being issued. If you don't have money to buy books, don't worry. The government is giving you books. You just imagine. This does not stop with school education. When Dr. Kalanyar, he was the Honorable CM of Tamil Nadu, he thought not only school education, but we should give good education, higher education to our children. So he opened a lot of colleges. It was made free. Somebody may say private colleges, whatever it is. We did both. One side private college, one side government college. Both we have everywhere. And he announced a wonderful announcement that if a child is the first generation student, the higher education is totally free. Whether he is a Hindu, whether he is a Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Sikh, whatever it is. If the person is living in Tamil Nadu, he can avail that facility. And lakhs of children benefited. And when you look at the other things, like other facilities we are giving to the children, this program, I can say, it is one of the wonderful initiatives. Before that, I have to mention about two things. One is the Tamil Pudalvan scheme. You see, the children coming from government schools, when they pursue their higher education, they are given ₹1,000 per month. For girls, it is Pudhumaipad, ₹1,000 is being given. By the time the Honorable CM announced this program, there were a lot of criticism from one side. I'll say vested interests. They all know that it is going to be very, very useful for the children. I know hundreds of children who might have gotten admission by pledging even the thali of their mother. But for day-to-day expenditures, they may not be having money. And many people may fall prey in the hands of antisocial elements. I had met so many students, especially girl students, with this sad story in their life because they don't have money for anything. Only the fees will be remitted by the parents. That too with a lot of hardships. Just imagine the government gave the money. That is the compassion. That is the kindness. That is the love our Honorable CM is having towards children. And that shows the commitment of the government for making our children to have better education and better life. If you have better education, ultimately you will have better life. That you have to understand. So now the laptop is in your hand. How you are going to use it? That is very, very important. What you want to have, it is with you. Now how you use it, it is also with you. You have to properly use it. I will request all of you, look at both the sides of technology. If somebody is interested, you take a paper, put 2 columns, write what to do and what not to do. I tell few things that you have to do. That is, you can improve your knowledge in any sector you want. You may be studying in the medical college, but you may want to know something about technology or engineering. You just Google or find out, or go to ChatGPT, you can find out, or go to AI, or you look at amazing books. Lakhs and lakhs of books are there. You go and find it out, read, you'll get it. So you want knowledge in any domain, it is there. So that you do, you try to do it. Don't, now lot of people get addicted to it. Why the addiction is? Addictions have different stories. Drug addiction, liquor addiction, and now gaming addiction, social media addiction. You forget all these nonsense. Don't get into it. Who will get addiction? A person who is not focused. A person who does not have a purpose in life. A person who does not have a goal will get addicted to. If you think of my life, if I want to spend 2 hours by playing rummy or something like that, will I get time? No. Because I am fully occupied. So keep you always occupied, but at the right track. This is a great opportunity given to you by this government. And this government, our Honorable CM repeatedly says that we are guided by the Dravidian ideology. And now the question is, what is the Dravidian ideology? If I want to tell you in one sentence, it is an ideology that treats everyone equal and gives opportunity to everyone with an inclusive approach, not excluding anyone. This is the answer for it. So we want every children, whether he belongs to a downtrodden family or a rich family, whatever caste, whatever religion, the government is least bothered. We want to bring everyone into the fold. Everyone should be part of the governance system we have. Everyone should have a stakeholdership with all the government schemes. That is what we say as a Dravidian model. And it is widely accepted across the country. Not only across the country, many people from abroad also come to Tamil Nadu. They understand how the education system works in Tamil Nadu and they are replicating it in the respective countries. So, dear students, make this opportunity a wonderful thing that makes your life in the best way. For many of you, I know it may be a dream. If it is not a dream for you also, you take this as an opportunity. Use the technology for the betterment of your life. And really, I am very, very happy to meet all of you. Once again, I wish all the best to my dear students. Thank you.